Hello, it's a rather wet and miserable Friday the 13th. Ooh, spooky. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So Huw Pill has been on. He's the chief economist at the Bank of England and he sees the current economic risks balanced delicately between fighting inflation and promoting economic growth. Last month there was the first sign of the departure from MPC groupthink when John Cunliffe broke ranks by voting for a rate hike while most of the permanent members voted to pause. Rates are widely accepted to be restrictive now, but it's a tricky one to judge because rate hikes affect the private sector consumption faster than industry and the service sector. Next week we have employment and inflation data for September, which will provide an update for what to expect at the next MPC meeting. Headline inflation is likely to remain over 6.5% and core inflation should be closer to 6%. Average earnings should remain higher than inflation, which will concern the Bank of England. And the claimant count is expected to remain around 4%. Over in the US, wider opinion suggests the economy is headed for a soft landing. This is helped by the employment data that shows the economy is creating jobs at a rate that is defying the tighter monetary policy. Yesterday's inflation data showed headline inflation unchanged. Core inflation did continue to fall a little though. But as such, the higher number of new jobs created in September, coupled with the unchanged headline inflation, has seen a shift in market sentiment, where the Fed is now considered more likely to hike again than pause again at the next meeting. Rate expectations, coupled with the turmoil in the Middle East, saw the dollar rally yesterday, finally. Sterling handed back most of the gains made this week. We dropped to 121.70 against the dollar, and the dollar index peaked around 106.60. We head towards the weekend from around 121.95 against the dollar. We're about 115.65 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 105.40 on the open this morning. So that's it from me. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much for joining me again this week. I'll be back on Monday. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.